What's up, y'all? It's Questionable Reality, aka Trey. To jump right into it, as you guys know, I haven't been on camera for a good 9 months, ever since I think around May of last year, May of 2025. It was a rough year. Just to give you guys an update, and yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it. 2024, what led into my 2025, and then basically eventually what led into me, you know, losing motivation to film and just a whole bunch of bullshit. But like I said, let's jump right into it. So 2024, 2024 was an amazing year. You know what I mean? I had this super cool job. I was running around doing special events and whatnot. Cool, awesome, stacking money, saving cheese, got a new apartment, boom, bingo. Shit's rolling 2024. Like I said, towards the end of 2024, we'll fast forward like basically the whole year. Let's fast forward all the way to October 2024. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and buy a car. So guys, understand, this was the first mistake that I made. The first mistake that I made was going ahead and buying that car. Like I said, I was just getting into being able to comfortably save money. You know what I mean? I kind of got my bills figured out, freshly 22 years old. You know what I mean? I got this money saved up. I had like $4,000 saved up. You know, the plan was to put that down on a car as I was saving it up. But like I said, very bad decision. So save up this money, go down to the Jeep dealership. And I'm already currently driving a 2019 Jeep Compass Trailhawk. I'll pop up a picture for you guys. It's not the Trackhawk, it's the Trailhawk. You feel me? It's like a small Compass, but it's built for, I guess, off-roading, kind of like a Subaru Outback in a way. But not to digress too much, I go ahead and I buy that car. I put $4,000 down on it. I also trade in my 2019 Jeep for equity on the vehicle. I think I'm saying that right. So that was like, a couple $1,000 extra as well. So I put that money down. I get a new car. I was bringing up to you guys that I was 22 when I did this. This is, my first go at life. I left the house when I was 19, moved across the country, so all this shit that I'm doing it by myself. I have nobody giving me like advice on like, hey man, you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that. I just was doing it. You know what I mean? So I go ahead and I get the car. A month goes by, everything's cool. Everything's actually gravy. You know what I mean? I actually used that new vehicle. I was doing Uber Eats on the side. In the 2019 Jeep that I had, I was kind of nervous to drive it a whole bunch because it did have like, over 100,000 miles on it. And I'm like, all right, I don't want like a serious issue to happen to my vehicle and then me be fucked. You know what I'm saying? That car was already paid off too, the 2019 Jeep Compass. So I'm like, I don't want to have an issue with this car and then like be shit out of luck if something fucks up and then I have to spend all my money on getting like a repair. I was like, I might as well just go ahead and get a new vehicle and start the process of the lease, build credit, keep up with the payments, this, that, and the third.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I thought it was a great idea. So like I said, a couple months go by, everything's going good. I'm doing Uber with the vehicle. We're gonna do another little fast forward, guys. And I'm sorry, this is like a kind of a long drawn out story, but this is what happened. You feel me? This was sort of the downfall mentally and like, what led to that. So basically, fast forward a couple months, let's go to December. So fast forward to December, I start talking to this chick. Fuck up number 2. Personally, I really liked her. So I'm spending all my time with her. We'll fast forward again. Fast forward another 2 months, January, February. This is when shit started to hit the fan a little bit. Remember that chick that I said I was talking to in December? She was not fucking with the kid the same way that I was fucking with her. And it's just so crazy kind of like going through all this. Feels like a therapy. So you guys are actually getting like the real deal spiel. Like this feels like a therapy session I'm having with y'all. So that blows up in my face. I'm low-key depressed about that. I'm like, fuck, bro, I really like this chick. As that blew up, you know what I mean, I kind of started to see that I was slowing down a little bit with the content, you know what I mean, and then bills are piling up because I was just slowing down working. And then February 18th, this is a night to fucking remember right here, especially for me. This is like cherry on top right here. Boom. I was doing Uber Eats, not driving people around. I cannot stand having a random person in my fucking car that I don't know. This is fucking terrible small talk. Whatever the case, I don't fuck with driving people for Uber like to destinations. I'll pick up your food, drop it off. Great customer service, and I'll get the tip at the end, hopefully. But not to digress. I was doing Uber. It's February 18th, 2 in the morning. I remember specifically I pulled up to this 76 gas station. It's like right up in Glendale, somewhere in Glendale, but specifically I remember it was a 76 gas station. I stopped, and the reason why I went there, I didn't even need gas or anything. I was like, you know what, maybe I should get an energy drink or something. It's like 2 a.m, like I said. I was planning on doing Uber into like the early morning, like 7, 8 in the morning to catch like the breakfast rush, whatever. If you do Uber in LA, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm sitting there for like maybe 5-6 minutes. I'm like, damn, bro, should I get an energy drink? And my goal when I was doing Uber all the time was to never spend money on food, going out and getting food from fast food or like a restaurant or something while I was out working doing Uber Eats, because I wanted to profit and stack as much money as I possibly can and only use the funds that I was getting from Uber Eats for gas and things just to keep the car running, and I could just keep the rest of the profit for, say, whatever the case may be, savings, just extra cushion. So I remember, and this is like the butterfly effect, where it's like, okay, if something doesn't happen, you know, right here, or if you do something right here, you know, it affects the trajectory, you know, in the whatever the case in the future. So I sit there for like 5-6 minutes. Then I leave the gas station and drive down the highway. I get an order for 7-Eleven. So boom, I go to merge off of the highway. There was an exit on the highway, 2-lane, you know, a double lane exit, you know, where 2 vehicles can merge, 2 separate lanes. And then, you know, the left lane at the end of once you get to the end of the exit on the highway, you know, you can either turn left on, it was State Road, or the right lane can turn right on the State Road. I was in the right lane. This lady was in the left lane. She was supposed to turn left once she got to the end of her exit at State Road, and I was supposed to turn right in my lane at the end of the exit at State Road. So might end up cutting this part out, but nevertheless, we get to this exit. I'm doing the speed limit, you know, I'm merging very, very slowly over. Guys, as you're hearing this, it's gonna sound so fucked up. So I'm merging slowly over, and then I can sort of see this lady behind me. I didn't know it was a lady at the time when she was speeding up behind me, but I can sort of see this lady behind me in this Kia, and I can just see that like it's coming up super quick. So I'm like, okay, she has her own left lane, I have my own right lane, everything should be perfectly fine, you know, we're good to go. Even if she wants to speed past me, she's in her own lane. She's in her own lane, so it shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. So keep on doing my thing. I'm in my right lane, you know, putting along. Out of fucking nowhere, bruh. Like, this shit still hurts me to even talk about to this day. Discussing about earlier, the new vehicle that I got, the 2025 Jeep Compass, that shit was $32,000. I leased it, but I put down some racks on that motherfucker, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So out of fucking nowhere, out of nowhere, I look to my left because I see this lady's coming quicker. This fucking lady wasn't even paying one lick of attention. Fucking merges into my lane, hits my driver door. I almost hit, there's like 2 barriers, because like I said, this is a highway exit. There's 2 barriers on each side of us. I almost fucking hit the fucking right barrier. I steady up. I'm like, what the fuck? I look over at this lady. She's still fucking connected to my car. Tires screeching and shit. I'm looking into her fucking passenger. She's in a fishbowl too, mind you, no tint whatsoever, a little Kia. I'm like, what the fuck? And all these thoughts are going through my head. I'm like, this is my fucking brand new car, what the fuck? And mind you, I just got full coverage insurance for this vehicle a week prior to this accident happening. So hits my car, I see her doing all this shit, and mind you, as I'm looking into it, bro, she has like one of those phone screen holder things and it's playing a fucking DaBaby music video, bro. Like, all I saw was DaBaby's face just zoomed in, just doing, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? So she yanks her wheel off my car, hits the barrier. I see fucking car pieces flying everywhere. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening? So everything stops, you know, I'm stopped, she's stopped, her car is fucked, she can't even go anywhere if she wanted to. Her car is stopped, my car is still driving. So we're stopped. I'm like, fuck. So I try to open up my driver's side door to get out and like see if she's okay. Motherfucker wouldn't even open. Try to roll down the window wouldn't go down. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I said, all this shit's going through my head. Brand new car. I'm like, yo, fuck. I'm looking at the lady. She's already out of her car. She's looking at the damages. Excuse me. She's already out of her car. She's looking at the damages. I'm like, okay, bet. What the fuck? She's fine, but what the fuck? Bro? Like, I'm thinking like, okay, she's fine. She's walking around. I haven't even got out of my vehicle yet. So I rolled down my passenger window, fucking climb out of that. And mind you, the passenger door worked. I just didn't know what to do at the time. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, what is going on? So I just rolled down the fucking passenger window from the driver's side, because you have all the controls on that end or whatever the fuck. So I roll down the window, hop out. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, are you okay? What happened? She's like, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. And then she just starts bawling, crying. I call my mom, call my grandma. I'm like, fuck, I just got into a car accident, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, everything's fine. Just chill. You got full coverage insurance. It's okay. So I'm thinking everything's gravy. I'm like, this is a bet. You know what I mean? I got insurance. We'll get this figured out. out, you know, fuck this lady, not like saying fuck her, she's somebody's mom or grandma, but like, I'm like, fuck that, this situation just happened basically. I'm like, okay, cool, we'll get it figured out. So I start the process with calling insurance. And mind you guys, I told you it was 2 in the morning when I went to the gas station. I already had picked up a fucking 7-Eleven order. It's like 3:15, 3:30 in the morning now. You know, cops are here, process of calling insurance. Like I said, it's 3:30 in the fucking morning. It's fucking ghost town. It's like, what the fuck's going on? So finished talking to the police, and before I even got on the phone with the insurance, I'm not gonna skip too much. I'd put over to this gas station. I'd get back in through my passenger side, climb over the center console, get into the driver's seat, and the doors like it won't open or close. So I drive over to yet another 76 gas station, very popular in California, Los Angeles. Parked there, and there was this group of dudes. They were living in this fucking RV at the 76. So I end up getting out the car, like I said, passenger hop out, and I'm messing with the driver's side door, and I ended up getting it open, but the frame for the door was so bent I couldn't get it back closed. So I'm sitting there slamming the door, kicking it and shit. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning now. I'm at the 76 gas station. These guys see me and they're like, "This is Spanish dudes. They, hey amigo, blah blah blah. You need some help, compadre, blah blah blah." I'm like, okay, yeah, bro, I need some help, like for sure. Like, what can you guys do to help me? They're like, we have ratchet strap. Like, we can give you a ratchet strap for free, bro. Like, we'll strap your door on so you can get home. I'm like, yo, bet. So WRV people, bro. I'm so grateful for that, bro. Thank you, because that door was not shutting. I was gonna have to hold it from Glendale all the way back to Hollywood where I stayed at the time. So boom, that happens, guys. And you know what? I had to do a little intermission right here, but like I said, guys, all this shit just happened. You feel me? Car accident. You know, chick that I really like stopped talking to me. Just got the car. Just saved up all this money. You feel me? Had a great 2024, and then all this shit is happening, and it's freshly 2025. Like I said, car was got in October. Just started talking to this chick in December, and then mid-February rolls around, and all this shit is blowing up in my face. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't know what the fuck to do. So as I was saying before, this shit with the girl that already kind of had me depressed a bit. I'm like, okay, you know, I already kind of lost a lot of motivation to film because just dumb shit, mental shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just shit that just doesn't even really make sense because that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? In the grand scheme of things. But yeah, so as all this is going on, that car accident situation just fucking, man, it really fucked me up, guys, because it's not even the fact that I just got into the car accident. I'll get into the insurance part right now. Guys, like I said, they ratchet strapped my door at the 76 gas station. You know, I dapped them up. Actually, there was a Winchell's donut, Winchell's donut shop. If you know what that is, you know what that is. You get fresh donuts, bagels, all that shit. So as they were fucking ratchet strapping my door, I'm like, you know what, let me run across the street real quick. Let me get my homies some shit to eat. So I get them like 12 donuts, you feel me? I get 2 coffees for the dudes, you feel me? And some milk too, so they can eat the milk with the donuts with the coffee. Boom, 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 boom. Bingo. Walk back over, the doors ratchet strapped up. I give them their food, their coffee, their milk. I'm like, bro, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's some real shit. I needed the help. And then I start the process with the insurance. Call them. I'm just gonna make this super quick because I know you guys don't want to fucking get this long drawn out shit. I called insurance, guys. I had full coverage insurance. Lo and behold, I didn't have a ride share package on my full coverage insurance. Yeah, I know, this shit's fucked. So what a ride share package is, I'll pop it up right here, like a synopsis of what a ride share package is. I'll pop it up. But what that entails is basically it helps you out. It covers you if you get into an accident while you're doing Uber Eats, ride share, anything that has to do with delivering food or driving your car more than the average person would drive their vehicle. It's a ride share package. Basically, if you do Uber, DoorDash, Lyft, all this shit, because you drive your car more than the average person. And there's more opportunity for your vehicle to, you know, get hit or you know, cause an accident, whatever the case may be. So you have to pay an extra package, an extra fee on top of your full coverage insurance. You have to add on a package called a ride share insurance. So I didn't have that package for my insurance. So when I called, they basically told me they're not going to fucking help me and I need to talk to Uber. So it's like I said, it's like now 4:30 in the morning. I'm still at this gas station. I already gave the food away. They already ratchet strapped the door. I'm just sitting in the car like, what the fuck do I do? All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. I just got done editing it. I'm tired as fuck. So look, we got part 2 dropping this Monday, so I will be seeing you guys again this Monday. Drop a like, comment, share. It really helps the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys that made it to the end. I'm out of here. I'm tired. I'll see you guys again on Monday. Peace.